Hey Capricorns, Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus anywhere in your chart. It is time for another reading, Capricorns. We are going to focus on God answering your prayers, on astrology, tarot, horoscope, and also on trust, lies, and love. And of course something big that's coming in today, or it's going to be set into motion. For those of you who received the previous ones, congratulations. We're going to open it up at the end of the reading. Yes, let's see what we have, Capricorns. God answers your prayers. Oh, we have mindful wisdom here, and there is one behind it, okay? A beautiful owl is here. It says mindful wisdom, create inner harmony, number 28. Ooh, and we have astral traveling here, everybody. We are, of course, beyond, right? So, oh Lord, phew. The long-awaited is coming in, Capricorns. Now, we are beyond psychic, beyond channeling, beyond astral traveling, beyond channeling, whatever you want to call it, right? And I am, of course, the only channel that provides that, right? So you're here for a reason, right? We call it Kismet Maktub, destiny. It says caution needed here, okay? The long-awaited arrives. I don't know who or what this is for you, new love. Maybe this is you trying to connect to an ancestor. Maybe this is somebody that you want to reconcile with. Maybe you're struggling right now. But the long-awaited arrives. Number 3 and number 8 are here. Some of you, the 28th of March is important. Others of you, the 3rd or 28th, right, of any month is important. And others of you, you need to look in your birth chart reading. And then check your predictions, okay, 2028. That's for those of you who bought your full birth chart reading and you received also your predictions in it, right? 2028. You could be dealing with a Pisces here, with an Aquarius, with a Leo. Some of you 328, 283, 823 or 832 is important. And there's something here, okay, about, because this one is reversed, right? The long-awaited arrives, Capricorns. We're going to work with these energies, right? I also have somebody here that's trying to infiltrate your energy, right? It's reversed. It says caution needed. So for those of you who feel, right, that something's going on, something's up, you're absolutely right here, okay? Caution is needed, right? It says here. And loads of you bought your removal of black magic, right? Somebody is not allowed to enter your space, your energy, your domain, your domicile, right? Nothing. I also have for some of you, you're being watched here, Capricorns. Somebody is watching you. God answers your prayers, right? So the long-awaited arrives. I don't know who that is for you. Others of you, I don't know whether you need evidence that somebody's watching you. You're going to have that. Maybe you put a camera there. Maybe you're going to do that, right? And loads, of course, right? You work with your holy events. You know what this is, right? If you haven't received it yet, please bear with me. Others of you, you know exactly what this is about. If you want the holy event, everybody join. Or your full birth chart reading, right? Go to goddessdragontarot.com. Or send an email, gdt88888@gmail.com. That's 5 times an 8, yeah? Okay, Capricorns. I'm going to take extra messages here, right? With God answering your prayers. Yes, Pisces, Aquarius, and Leo energy is important here, okay? This is also somebody traveling right to the other side, everybody. So some of you could be dealing right with somebody that recently passed away. Others of you, this is an ancestor that you miss, right? They're all connecting here to you, okay? Show me, please. Show me, Capricorn, please. God answers your prayer. Show me, please. Oh, the cross is here, Capricorns. This cross is reversed, right? So this is somebody that's trying to attack your religion, your spirituality. But it says mindful wisdom here, right? These are, of course, low vibrational people, right? When people say, you know, the tarot is, yeah, you know, spirituality was first, you know, it wasn't religion. Who cares? Anyhow, everybody, right? But more important, of course, that's not the truth, right? The most ancient scripture is Sanskrit. And also the holy books, and that comes from my bloodline, my ancestors, right? And that is a religion, everybody, right? They say Hinduism, right? But Hinduism is a name, right? That was fabricated. Of course, it's Vedic, right? And that is a religion. Bear with me. There was just a car passing by. Most likely it's cleaning the streets. But it sounded more like a helicopter that's hovering, okay, whatever that is about. The cross is reversed here, by the way, right? With this caution needed, right? So somebody has absolutely no morals here, or no scruple. They don't have any accountability. Show me the cross, because God shows up here, right? God answers your prayers, right? And says anybody that's attacking your religion, your spirituality, right? The objective is, of course, right, to have you disillusioned, right? To be against God the Most High, that you lose faith, right? Don't lose faith, Capricorns, okay? This is somebody that's jealous, right, of your religion, right? And yes, on my channel, you are allowed to be religious, everybody. Yes, that's your own intimate relationship with God the Most High. Nobody else defines that, right? Or has a say about that. The God card is showing up with the cross reversed, so you need to be extra careful. 336 could also be important. Some of you in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s are here. And I don't know, okay, somebody's also not happy with a decision that has been made here, right? I told you about death, right? So somebody, maybe, you know, somebody's wishes were not honored here, right? So show me, God the Most High. What's this about? Sovereignty is here. Somebody was not able to make their own decisions, Capricorns. God answers your prayers and says, whatever this is about, it will be just fine, okay? I don't know what this is about. For some of you, it's about somebody going to the other side, right? Sovereignty is making your own decisions, right? This is having the right to decide about you, right? Or somebody to decide, right, about their identity, not their personality, to decide about their identity, right? So these are somebody's last wishes and they're not being honored here. Show me what this person wants to say. Some of you could be seeing an owl, right? You see an owl literally flying, or there's an owl always in around your house or something like that. What is this person wants to say here? Okay, there's a letter here. Seven of Swords. Wow, Jesus. The number of God is here, right? 27 is also the number of Capricorn, the devil. And we have the 7 of Swords here. So this is somebody who said, you know, this is the last wishes of this person. It's not, everybody. This is somebody that messes around with inheritance, right? Does it for the money, all that stuff, right? God answers your prayers and says, listen, you know, all these people that want to play God, right? Capricorns, they're not. This is why the cross is reversed. People can play God, but they're not God, right? We have some witches here, by the way, of course, too, right? Look. So yeah, they're not God, right? They can do anything that they want, right? But they're not God, everybody. There's falsification of documents going on here. This is inheritance issues. This could even be something simple as your passport, right? Or your identity. Be extra mindful. Anything that's wrong with formalization, documentation, there is fraud going on, or there are straight up lies here. So if you're dealing with a situation that's just unfair, right? That's ungodly. These are ungodly people, right? The cross is reversed. God says, let it be, right? Because there's going to be a bill to be paid, right? So, and this could be anything, everybody. I even have, like I said, right, passports, or I don't know, formal documentation, maybe insurance fraud, right, all that stuff. This is fake. Somebody is falsifying documents here, a false signature, all that stuff is here, okay? Show me, please. final message with this letter or whatever this is about, right? The main male is here. Could be about your dad. Others of you, if there's something going on with your dad or your mother, right? Whether your dad is alive or not. Main male is in the upright, so. Why is this here? Show me. God answers your prayers. We have the crystal path here. Yeah, I have somebody that's on their way, okay? And somebody arrives. I don't know, Capricorns, I'm going to say it again. The long-awaited arrives. Whether it's a main male, you are a main male, whether you are expecting a male, maybe this is your dad or your mom, I don't know. Look, there's the crystal path. They arrive. The long-awaited arrives. And the godly, yeah. Because this is caution needed, right? I don't know where they're going, right? But, yeah, the cross is reversed. So I don't know where they're going, everybody. They're not on this path, right? You will know, everybody. I don't know. The long-awaited arrives. By the way, this path looks like a cobra, right? Something about cobra, snake, dragon, Chinese astrology sign. The long-awaited arrive is also... this is two people, right, that are joining again. Right? So let's say that there's a couple, right? Let's say your mom and your dad, right? And your dad leaves and your mother is already on the other side or vice versa. And then they meet up again. The long-awaited arrives. So God answers your prayers. There's a union coming together here, whatever this is for yourself or somebody else. Somebody who's going to the other side. And there is scamming going on here, okay? With a formal documentation. This is like legacy, inheritance, all that stuff, right? Yeah. If you are a 14th, a 1, a 7, a 3 Capricorn, you need to be extra mindful. Somebody has made somebody signed here. Okay, this is, by the way, false signature, right? Something was signed here under pressure. Under pressure, David Bowie. Named David, he's a Capricorn, right? Something was signed under pressure. Signed. Something about Said, Saida. Indian people, Saina. You will know. Okay, give me one final message here. The ungodly. God answers your prayers. Okay, I don't know who or what this is, but... Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles is reversed. That's you, Capricorns. Something was done here, right? Queen of Pentacles is, of course, King of Pentacles, right? Father and mother energy. The 22nd is also here, okay? The stairs are here, right? So somebody doesn't want you to go up the stairs, or somebody doesn't want you to go somewhere. Bear with me, okay, because I'm looking at the cards. This owl, right, is 360 degrees Capricorns, right? It basically sees all, right? So this message is God saw everything. Main male, main female, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, right? These are husband and wives and mothers and fathers, right? The most nurturing one, right? It's Capricorn. It's your own energy here, by the way. If you need to sign anything here, just be mindful. Others of you, you need to sign. They need your signature. Without your signature, they can't move forward. Whatever this is, I don't know. So, before you sign, think twice, Capricorns. Yeah? There's something about tra-la-la-la-la. I don't know, okay? Tra-la-la-la-la. Or Lalapo. What is that? What is it? Teletubbies or something like that? Yeah. I also have somebody here that was pushed from the stairs. It wasn't an incident or an accident, Capricorn. God answers your prayers, right? For some of you, you want to know, was it an accident? It wasn't. The long-awaited arrives. This King or Queen of Pentacles, right? And this, it looks like an inheritance, a testament, right? Or maybe even a testimony or a witness, right? Something is just falsified here. I don't know whether this is your ex, right? Whether it's a woman or a man, whatever, right? Be extra mindful. Others of you, there's definitely something here, right? With somebody that that left. Maybe you're still struggling. Maybe there's issues with the inheritance. Maybe you're in the middle of it. I don't know. Show me this Queen of Pentacles reversed. This one wants to come out. Oh, okay. We're not going to take it. It just disappeared here. Do you see that? So we're not going to take it. Okay. Why were we not allowed to take that card? Because of occupation reversed. God answers your prayers. Okay, for some of you, I don't know, something happened at your work. Maybe there's gossip going around that you're fooling around with somebody here. Maybe this is why you left. Others of you, reorganization, all that stuff, right? Whatever this is about, God answers your prayers. The truth is that there are ungodly people here. They have no morals, they have no scrupulous. Scruple, how do you say that in your language? Occupation is reversed. Sowing. There's something about somebody's clothes or somebody works in fashion. Show me final one, this occupation, and then we're going to continue. We have the relics of Lemuria, which is islands, and we have a message of concern reversed here. If you're wondering whether somebody's safe on the other side, they're well, everybody. Don't worry, okay? The islands are here, right? They're traveling, and message of concern is reversed. There is no need to be concerned here, yeah? There is something here, right, about this Queen of Pentacles reversed, which is about you. It looks like your signature is needed. The ungodly need your signature. And the long-awaited arrives here. Whomever the long-awaited for you is. The hidden worlds. Wow. Just have a look here, right? The long-awaited arrives. There are hidden worlds here. There are hidden energies, I should say, right? Hidden frequency, because world is just a limitation, right? In this world that we're living in, right? It's language limited, right? But this is frequency. Yeah, it says a change in consciousness, awareness, extrasensory perception. And number 38 is here. 28. Yeah, and this guard card, by the way, is a 6 of Wands reversed. So that's also Leo, right? And of course, the star of all stars, right? Star of Bethlehem is you, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a fellow Capricorn, of course, right? I need you to have a good look, right? Because this energy, right? The long-awaited arrives. Just have a look here. It's the same energy, look. Look. Do you see that? Loads of you bought the whole event. You know what we do with the holy event, right? We're doing stuff, right, that other people don't know, which is beyond this reading, of course, right? Why? Because it's based on Brahman secret orthodox, right? Astrology. That's in my bloodline, everybody. Yeah. I am going to take these cards, everybody. I'm going to leave the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, the cross in the upright. Because this is also removal of black magic, right? There's a main male or female coming in here. Anything that needs to be signed, right? Make sure that you check twice. And the other ones, I'm going to take them off the table. Yeah, I'm going to leave this one here too. The Relics of Lemuria. And we're also going to leave the Crystal Path here. Yeah? Okay. Now, we're going to take these back. And Capricorns, we are going to look at Trust, Lies, and Love, right? So I'm going to take another deck here, which is this one. Yeah, let's take this deck here. Let's see, Capricorns. Trust, Lies, and Love. What do we have for you? Trust, Lies, and Love. Capricorn, Tarot, Astrology, and Horoscope. Trust, Lies, and Love. Capricorns, we have the Ace of Wands regarding trust in the upright. Lies, we have a 3 of Cups reversed here. Cancer. And we have the 5 of Wands here for love. You see? Look. The long-awaited arrives. I don't know who this is. This is Outburst of Volcano. Look. So this could be, right? You're happy to see somebody. Could be romantic, platonic, business, right? For loads of you, it is romantic. Why? Because the Ace of Wands is here, right? I literally have an orgasm here, by the way. So maybe this is somebody that you haven't seen quite a while. They're traveling a lot. You live in different countries. Maybe it's a long distance relationship. I don't know, right? Everything is going to be just fine. Leo is the soulmate, right? There is a soulmate also coming in. There's a long-awaited soulmate coming in, a new one. For some of you, right? Definitely indigenous blood is here, right? Look. DNA, family, right? Genetics, right? However you want to call it, right? Yeah, this is beautiful. The lies, everybody, is Cancer's here, right? 3 of Cups, but that's also people, right? And trust is Ace of Wands. Some of you can trust an Aries. It's in the upright. Or you can trust that somebody wants to reconcile with you. Just remember that if it's a group of people, right? Or Cancerian energy related, you already know what time it is, right? Cancerian is the moon, 4th house, moon, prison of the soul. You can Google it, right? Narcissist, bipolar, borderline, psychopaths, crap, right? STD, all that stuff is here in the middle. The long-awaited arrives. If you're doing fine, by the way, Capricorns, you've decided to disengage, right, from all these 3 of Cups people, right? All these Cancerian emotional people. People that are, you know, drinking and drugging, right? It's cups, right? That's what they do. Alcohol, right? Substances, right? Drinking and drugging. So you're focusing on a relationship here. And you don't want to talk to these other people. You just want to, you know, be with your person. Others of you are single. You're even celibate for some of you, right? The 5 of Wands is also here, Capricorns, because the soulmate energy is it's Leo energy, right? It's growth, it's creation. So that looks really good. The 5 of Wands doesn't look like there's fights, arguments, right? There is this beautiful volcano, right? Somebody has the hots for you, okay? Like hots for you. And I'm telling you, I don't know, okay, who this main male or main female is. You need to tell me in the comments. Show me, please. Show me the 5 of Wands for Capricorn, please. We have the Lovers reversed here. Gemini energy. This is somebody that you haven't talked to yet, or this is no contact. Yeah, the Emperor comes in. So the main male is here again, right? It could, of course, be an Aries, right? The Emperor and Ace of Wands is Aries energy. Could be any zodiac sign. Show me the lies with the 3 of Cups reversed. The World is reversed. That's you. You know who these people are. You've already distanced yourself. You're not talking to these people anymore. Maybe fellow Capricorn. What is the lie about? The Empress reversed. About a mother figure. About you being a mom. About your mother. these are also people, right, that exclude mothers and fathers, right? It's like the mother mafia, right? Or the father mafia, right? Which is Cancerian energy, right? They exclude people because they are, dealing with their own worst, right? Father and mother energies, and then they exclude them. Now, Capricorns, you don't care, right? We're goats, right? So we used to go alone. These people are saying you don't belong here in this club or something, or in this group or domain or neighborhood, whatever, right? You're good with that. Others of you, somebody chooses you, Capricorns. Maybe this person was a player, I don't know. Now they want to get serious. If they're saying this to you, they're really serious, Capricorn. A lot of women and men, right, were interested in your person. For some of you, they even dated them. They were a player, right? It's over. Maybe they lived an ungodly life, right? Maybe they literally start believing. Maybe they literally, start going, to church or Monday or synagogue, mosque, right? Or spiritual community, whatever, right? That could be the case. Others of you are not good with your mom, right? Because the Emperor is here and the main male again. This Queen of Pentacles was reversed, right? Now we have the Empress reversed. So for some of you, you're not good with your mom. Your mother doesn't like you. For some of you, your mother's even jealous of you. This Five of Wands, right, regarding love that's coming in, right? It's almost with this volcano, right? It's bursting open, right? And then Gemini, the love is reversed, and then the Emperor shows up. Loads of you bought removal of black magic, reconciliation, right? So, like I said, you're either together with your person you're gonna be, and others of you, this is new love coming in. They blocked your current life, right, regarding relationship. Show me trust. Ace of Wands is here. Seven of Swords is here. And a Nine of Swords is here. Aquarius and Gemini energy is here. There's a whole new beginning here. Capricorns, for loads of you, I don't know who put you here, right? But somebody put you in a state of anxiety, depression, fear. Maybe even feel that you can't move, right? Seven of Swords is lying, scheming, plotting, cheating, all that stuff, right? And you thought, I can't move, right? The Ace of Wands is in the upright with trust. So that's new energy coming in here. Others of you, I don't know, somebody's realizing what they've done to you. With the Nine of Swords, it's reversed, right? It's the Ten of Swords. Show me this caution here, right? Because somebody is trying to step into your energy. They can't. Yeah. A Ten of Wands is reversed. The Sagittarius. The Dog is here. Chinese astrology sign the Dog. Ten of Wands reversed. It's the Ace of Wands, right? You get a whole new beginning. You get a whole new life here, everybody. And this is like your best life is coming in. New love, new relationship. This is also, for some of you, bonus promotion race, right? With the Five of Wands and the Emperor in the love section. People adore you, people love you, right? They see you as a natural leader. They see it as a logical step, right? That, you get a bonus promotion raise, you get a leadership role, right? Others of you, there's something going on here with a different kind of relationship. So instead of walking to the aisle, a white dress, you're redefining what a relationship for you is, what it's about. Some of you don't even want to get married. You're having your own, a wedding ceremony or something like that. Yeah. Show me, please, with this energy here, Capricorns, of the Ace of Wands, what this is about. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is the long-awaited arrives or returns, everybody. The Eight of Cups is a return, right? And this guy, right? Look, he walks away, right? But there's this hand, look, in the waters, right? I don't know. So for some of you, this is about your mom or your dad or both. Because I have this Emperor, the Empress is here, right? The Emperor is in the love and the Empress is in the lying section. You see that? Emperor and Empress. Then we have this Queen of Pentacles here, right? King of Pentacles. We have main male, main female. And then we have these old people here. Look, they look old, right? Look, gray hair. There's nothing wrong with gray hair, right? But somebody is tired of doing something here. Yeah. Yeah, this is like the long-awaited arrives, right? In this case, everybody, it looks like this guy, right? Or this girl, right? Is getting you out of a 9 or a 10 of swords. Do you see that? And then the 7 of swords is somebody getting you out here. This looks like new love, everybody, because the Ace of Wands is here. Oh, new beginning or situation gets unstuck here. So somebody removes the ungodly here, okay? And of course we have God here, right? God removes the ungodly and sends you an angel. Yeah. Your identity is strong here, right? So that's Aries energy. That's really good. The Empress reverse with the lie, right? And the World reverse is somebody online that's lying online. Whatever they're doing, right? This could be social media, right? Like influencers, all that stuff, right? The Empress reverse with the World reversed. They're lying online, yeah, about being an Empress. We don't want to be Empresses, right? Or Empress, right? Capricorns with the 10th house. We're not the first house, we're not the second house, right? We're the 10th house, so there's no Capricorn, right? At least intelligent Capricorn, right? That wants to be the Empress or the Emperor, right? Yeah, so the long-awaited arrives. Whatever this is, right? Something about Jaga. Yeah. Whatever that means. Show me this Emperor and Empress here. Why is this Empress reversed? Ah, this is also what was in your other reading, right? Somebody's online saying that they are pregnant for 2-3 years. Okay. Well, no, we're not going to repeat that one, right? Because, yeah. Okay. What's the Empress reversed here? What's the Empress reversed? It's a 10 of Wands reversed. It's a card here. You're in the upright, Capricorns. Aye. The Empress is reversed behind it again. Whoa. And the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Okay. And then we have a 10 of Wands here, right? Some of you are models. Because somebody's making a picture, drawing, right? There's something about modeling here. Yeah, I don't know, right? This Empress has no meaning, everybody, right? It's reversed. Maybe it's a Taurus, I don't know. Bear with me, I'm gonna just flip these cards here because it's all too much. Okay. Yeah, this Empress, right, everybody? Maybe they're lying about you, or maybe this Empress is... For some of you, this Empress is acting like they're you. Oh, I get a very strange situation here, everybody. For some of you, this is your ex, right? Whether you want them back or not. I have this Empress reverse, right? That is acting like they're you, and then is approaching your ex or different exes. Okay, why? Okay, I don't know, okay, somebody has a sick fantasy here. It's like, yeah, I want to get with Capricorn's ex, and then I'm going to make Capricorn jealous. Capricorn, you're in a Queen of Pentacles or King of Pentacles in the upright. Maybe you're even already in a new relationship. Who cares, right? Okay, Gary, Garçon, Gare du Nord, Gare du Sud, something about station wagon. Yeah, 6 of Wands is reversed. Yeah, the 4 of Wands is reversed. This is somebody like that, you know, is your neighbor or your bestie, used to come in your house. Maybe you used to drive together, ride together. This was your ride and die, right? And now they're like, yeah, I'm going to make sure the Capricorn is going to see that I'm going to be with their ex. So I guess they have an ambition, everybody. They're very ambitious, right? Very ambitious to, get your leftovers. Wow. Okay, that is a goal too, right? Which is, of course, driven by Cancer 4th house moon energy, right? It's emotional energy, right? Obsessed with your leftovers. Jesus, what did I just say? Could be Cancer, of course, right? They're obsessed with your leftovers. The ungodly, obsessed with your leftovers. Meanwhile, Capricorns, right? The long-awaited arrives for you. That's the message. That's the message and the title of the video. They're obsessed with your, the ungodly, obsessed with your leftovers. Meanwhile, the long-awaited arrives for you. Yeah, death is reversed here. Maybe trying to end you. Scorpio energy, right? Death and the moon, right, is literally a death spells. Show me this Queen of Pentacles here twice. Show me, because that's beautiful, right? It's also money coming in. This is also bonus promotion ratio on business. Show me, please. There's something about a blue screen or blue. The Three of Swords is here. Some of you have decided, Capricorns, which is good, right? You keep it to yourself, you keep it private. You see this path, right? Look, there are 3 swords in it and there is the dragon behind it, right? So nobody needs to know, right? Where your dragon is, who your dragon is, what your dragon is about. Holy event, birth chart reading, right? Capricorn, you are the dragon, right? The dragon is the snake. It's the, the dragon, right? It's north and south node, Rahu and Ketu, right? That's you. You are the north and the south node. Right? Final message. I'm looking at the time here. Final messages that you need to know, Capricorns. The Fool is reversed. The Knight of Swords is reversed. And the Eight of Pentacles is reversed here. This is literally a... somebody that's trying to scare you. It's not working because it's reversed, right? Like this is like somebody like, ha, 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 let me scare you, right? Then there is this attack, right? And then you should be afraid, right? Because somebody put a snake in front of your house. Maybe it really happened, I don't know. Don't kill the snake, everybody, right? The snake is holy Naga, right? In Hebrew, it's Nagash. In Sanskrit, it's Naga. It's the snake, holy snake. So this could also be attack at your work, right? And this is also an attack on your health, right? Before this snake even arrives, right? Capricorns, you already see, right, that it's nothing to be afraid of. The snake is even realizing that it shouldn't bite you. Right? There's something about your purse or Percy Sledge, when a man loves a woman. Per se. Perceel, something about a piece of land. And Percy Sledge. Somebody's name is Percy. And somebody's name is Chantal. For some of you, this is a family member or your cousin or your niece, right? That is against you. So this energy here is about, it's trying to make you afraid. But you recognize the snake recognizes you. I do have somebody here in the Three of Swords, right? When it comes to you, Capricorns, you're the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here, right? So somebody's in the Three of Swords when it comes to you. For some of you, they tried to talk to you, but you don't want to. Show me this Three of Swords. Yeah, you're saying, why do we need to talk? Lord, Capricorns, Jesus. Okay. Somebody wants to talk to you, right? Maybe they tried 3 times or whatever this is, right? You're like, why do I need to talk to you? I don't know what you're doing here, Capricorns, but you're in this energy. I'm just saying, whatever it takes, right? I'm going to stay in this energy. Others of you, the long-awaited arrives, right? Look. So, whatever or whomever this is, right? This is something coming together. Job, house, yeah, Jesus. I'm just looking at the card, okay? In the background, right? Yeah. The head is off, okay? Whose head is this? It's the Queen of Swords reversed here. And look, there's the one, right, that tried to send you a poisonous snake, right? But the snake instantly changed, recognizes you. The holy snake, right? And because of that, it realizes its own identity. That's kind of beautiful, everybody. So this is somebody, right, that tries to attack, whether it's a snake or whatever, right? And then they start attacking you, and then while they're attacking you, right, they stop. They realize, what the hell am I doing? I should not be attacking Capricorn. Queen of Swords, right? King of Swords reverse is lies, everybody. It's a smear campaign. It is deliberate, right? Action, right? Against you. What is the issue of this person or these people? Because you have it with the 3 of Cups, right? The Empress reversed. The issue is that you are a 6 of Wands, Capricorns. It's a beautiful card, this one. I love this card. The issue is that although they try to put you on fire, you're still there. Look how small these people are. Oh my God, look, just look. It's like, OMG. Like, how many fire they're going to throw at you? You're still there, right? You see that? This is a 6 of Wands. And this is the 5 of Wands, right? Others of you, you're selecting somebody here. Or maybe somebody selects somebody else. They're going to marry somebody else. Like, who cares, right? You're happy. You're like, yay. I'm glad that you got married. I'm glad that you don't want to be with me. Please, you're saying, marry somebody else. The same 5 of Wands that's here, right, is below here. And there you are. Beautiful cards, by the way, right? So, yeah, that's the issue. The issue is the 6 of Wands. Leo, growth, creation, soulmate. And the soulmate doesn't have to be romantic, right? Some of you could be in your 60s, 50s, right? This energy here, Capricorns, is also about fire, right? You could be dealing definitely here with this double Leo, or your Leo watching, right? You have it in your chart. Leo is the soulmate, right? So, yeah, if there's a new Leo coming in, there you go. If this is another Leo that you're interested in, maybe you bought removal of black magic, right? This person is yours. Show me. Show me these people, right, with the 5 of Wands. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is reversed. The Ace of Pentacles is reversed. Kuan Yin is reversed. Okay, this already happened, this reading, right? Capricorns? This reading, I've already done this one. So this energy here is, you knew it. You recognize what this is. This could even be a personal reading that I've done for you. So the 10 of Pentacles, Kuan Yin, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune is a lot of hate, everybody. Somebody has no compassion. Somebody is greedy also, right? The Wheel of Fortune reversed is destiny, right? They want your birth chart. They don't. They can't. They can't change anything about your destiny. Destiny swapping does not exist, everybody. We're not going to talk about that. Those are stupid terriers, right? Trying to make you afraid. It does not exist, everybody. Trust me on that one. It does not exist. Yeah, the Hermit is reversed. The Hermit reversed are people, right, that are trying to do things sneaky, right? Sneaky energies is Virgo and Cancer, right? Cancer's emotions, and the Hermit is in a cave, right? It's sneaky. The moon, right? Sneaky. And then they think that they can alter your destiny, your destination. But whatever they want as your destination, right? That's not yours. It's theirs. Yeah, Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, the Eight of Cups is here. And there is a Five of Pentacles for them. There's something here, yeah. There's something here about wine. Okay, somebody drinks wine or is just whining, right? They're always whining, nagging. Others of you, they drink wine. Yeah, they do. I'll show you in a moment. They drink wine. I don't know what the hell they're doing here. These are like witches, right? Moon witches. They drink wine and then they want to have all your abundant energy. But the whole point, everybody, is that moon witches spells, right? It comes from lack. The moon lacks credibility, so they always work with lack. What do you get, everybody, if you multiply lack with lack? What do you get? What? Let me know in the comments. If you multiply lack with lack, what do you get? That is not abundance, everybody, right? That's just more lack. Yeah. What is this? Five of Cups here reversed. Five of Swords. There is a Five of Pentacles here, right? These are all people that are trying to change your life. You're in a Nine of Pentacles here. And somebody here is trying to lure you. Look, this Nine of Wands, right? Yeah. Some of you dealing with an Aquarius. Look. I don't know who this is, right? But this is almost somebody that is trying to, you know, get your flowers, trying to get your head, your dress, right? Come to the other side. I don't know, okay? Looks creepy. And you're like, nah, I'm here with my flowers. I'm here in the garden. See that? Nine of Wands. By the way, 99 is here. This is Sagittarius and Virgo energy here. Somebody went cold on you, right? The same person that went cold on you, right? Now has the hearts for you. They went cold on you, but they got the hearts for you. Show me the hearts. Jesus. A Ten of Swords. Maybe the last time you saw each other, it ended up with a fight. Others of you, this is somebody who says they hate you, but of course, right? They want to be you, right? Show me final message here. There's this Queen of Swords again, looking at a King of Swords reversed. And there is a Four of Cups here. Somebody's bored, okay? Somebody has nothing to do in their life. Has no sex life. There's the Hierophant, right? Somebody cheated, lied, schemed, plotted. Took your money. Was whining and dining somebody else, right? Look. Okay, fine, God says, right? Look the other way, Capricorns. You're looking the other way, right? And then the long-awaited arrives. I don't know who this Nine of Wands is. Maybe it's a big man. It's a big woman. I don't know. The long-awaited arrives. Do you see that? Yeah. This Hierophant, right? Look. It's in your destiny. You're not saying it to everybody. God says nobody can swap destiny. Look. This fire is here, right? Look at all this fire. God literally says, I love this card. Look. God says, I decided on the destiny together with you. This is a soul contract between me and you, nobody else. Right? Others of you, I don't know, okay, Nine of Wands. God sends you this, God sends you the long-awaited, Capricorns. I don't know, okay. Whomever or whatever the long-awaited is, woman or man. The Hierophant shows up, right? The Hierophant is the God card, the one and only, right? Emperor has nothing to do with God. Just check scriptures, everybody, right? Emperors were against, right? Jesus Christ. They have nothing to do with saving, honoring, yeah. It was all politically, right? Engaged, that was their stake. Right? Gerofante. Something about Jerry. Geronimo. This is the Page of Wands reversed here. Yeah. The Page of Wands is now a Nine of Wands, okay? Yeah, and there's a Nine of Cups here. Again, something with 99 is here, okay? Whatever that means, 1999. Capricorns, this is your reading, right? Focus on the blessings here. that God gave you here, right? Whoever is trying to, you know, make you doubt your faith, make you lose your faith. Maybe something terrible happened, right? You're like, God, why did you do that? And then somebody is feeding that. Yeah, God doesn't exist, you know. How could God allow to do that? Blah, 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 blah. But the whole point is, everybody, that, yeah, God is God, right? Really simple, right? God is God, everybody. Once you start questioning it, right? About, you know, why things are happening. And you can, of course, do that, right? But not in a way where you give up, right? Giving up is not an option when it comes to belief, right? This is why faith exists, right? And life is not always going to be, you know, flowers and candy and, you know, peaches and rainbows, right? And all that stuff, right? That's just fact, everybody. Right? I'm going to take this deck back, okay? I just want to see a final thing here, and then we are really done. Because it says caution, right? It's reversed. What is it that God, right? Because the ungodly are here, right? With the cross reversed. I put it in the upright for you, right? So what is it that God is saying about the ungodly? Show me, please. They try to do this, they will do that. Just be mindful, okay? Oh, Capricorns. A whole other deck, right? Okay, now let's start, Capricorns. It says, Te pagano dinero que te debe. This is, they will pay you money because they owe you. It's reversed, right? So this is somebody who's stealing. There's something here about a contract. There is something here about documentation. This is somebody who uses your passport, right? And then falsely identifies as you, and whatever this is, right? They do something with money. Be extra careful, extra careful. This is reversed, right? Look at this face, everybody. They want your birth chart. This is also your birth chart. Whatever you received, you are about to receive parts, or maybe everything you still need to receive. Be extra mindful. They want it. Keep it to yourself. Wow. The ungodly, right? This is also somebody that they feel, Capricorn, that they can just take from you. They feel no responsibility just taking from you. So this is stealing your money. Like literally in your house. If you have people over in your house, be extra mindful. If somebody has authorizations to your accounts, remove it, everybody. Others of you, somebody is watching you. Ungodly person, right? Whatever this is, right? This is going to happen to them. Show me a final message with these ungodly people. Okay, ungodly people. Liz, I said ungodly. Something about Liz, Lisanne, Lizzie, Lisi, Liesel, Dutch people. Sorry, German people. Lisette. Something about listers. Blisters. Lisau. Melissa. Okay, Lisa. Why is this here again? Why? The ungodly. It says consigues tu éxito personal. Oh, let me just pick it up. This is a personal success, right? This is what you're going to get, Capricorns. Move forward, okay? You will receive this. This is like the ungodly, right? Whatever this is. I don't know. It could be anything, everybody. Maybe this is an inheritance. Maybe this is falsifying. This is identity fraud. I don't know what this is. But look at you. Success is guaranteed for you, okay? Whomever or whatever this is. Others of you, you are either a brother, you need to be extra careful, or your sister, right? Because I have this, right? With this, look, this main male, right? Look. For those of you who want to know, this main male, this could also be a split or breakup, divorce, right? This is somebody who hides asset or lies about assets. They don't want to pay up. They're going to pay up here, whatever this is. They can't hide it. If this is a man, what is it that you need to know for whomever wants to know, right? If this is a man, If this is a man involved, it says, puedes pensar en irte a otra ciudad. This is somebody who's gonna visit or maybe even move to another city or country. And others of you, this person has already invested all the money, okay, in another country. So they transferred the money to a international, account, offshore account, something like that, okay? If this is a woman, if this is a woman, it says, vales para llevar responsabilidades. This is about taking responsibilities. This is also a spokesman, a spokeswoman. Whatever that means, right? Good or bad. But because this is reversed, right? Yeah. If it's a woman, right? It's somebody that's already in the background talking to other people. By the way, they look the same, right? Look, Jesus. I said woman or man, right? Look, they look the same. Maybe this man and woman are working together. Look, this outfit, right? Look, the outfit. Same, right? The jacket. There's something about the jacket. Or Jacqueline, Jackie, Jacqueline. Joaquin. Jackal. The jackal? Okay. Capricorns, this is something to be mindful of. Yeah, this is your reading. Yes. Subscribe, like, share, comment, hit the notification bell. Also check out your bonus reading in the video section. And also Leo and Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.